Welcome back, B.E. Gum Gymnasium here in Salem. This is game 4 of 6 that we are presenting this morning, afternoon, and evening here in Salem. It's the Consolation Championship upcoming between the Champaign Central Maroons and the Carbondale Terriers. How did we get here? Well, Champaign Central lost to Salem on Wednesday night by a final score of 57-39. Defeated Effingham this morning. They were all over the Hearts this morning, 82-36, and that game got pretty ugly pretty early. And they find themselves at 9-12, facing their friends from Carbondale in the South 7 Conference. Of course, the Champaign Central squad in the Big 12. What is the distance from Carbondale to Champaign? You'd be looking at around 180, 190, 195 miles down the road. These two teams probably don't get to see each other very often other than in this tournament. Carbondale, how did they get to the Consolation Championship game? Well, Carbondale ran into a buzzsaw in game 1 as they lost to East St. Louis 82-51, but then turned it around this morning. Had a big fourth quarter against the Charleston Trojans and knocked off Charleston 57-40. Carbondale comes in at 9-13 under head coach Jim Miller. You will always recognize Jim on the sideline. Wears a crisp white shirt and tie. Usually doesn't wear a jacket. Of course, Jim is he's been coaching high school basketball for, boy, if not 30 years, it's pretty close. He coached at Fairfield. I'll tell you how long I've known him. I've known him from coaching at Fairfield back in about 1995. Or 1994 would have been his first year. 94, 95, I believe was Jim Miller's first year at Fairfield. Coached there for 5 or 6 years. Maybe not even that long. Carbondale hired him away from Fairfield, and he moved down to Carbondale. Has been there ever since. Retired a couple of years ago, and they pulled him back. He had a couple of years with a different coach, and Carbondale has Lee Nayland, as I recall. Carbondale, he was able to come back and help him out, and he is making a final tour. He's already told it. His team knows, everybody knows. He says he's not coming back. This is his last season, and he is really enjoying it, having a good time. As the Terriers have had some wonderful years under Coach Miller. Terriers will be in their road black uniforms. And they're looking to pick up their second win of this tournament. Central looking to pick up their second win of the tournament. This the fourth game of the day. It'll be followed at 6 o'clock or thereabouts. Mount Vernon versus Salem. And then finally Centralia versus East St. Louis at 7 at, like I said, championship game at 7:30. East St. Louis versus Centralia. I've already seen some Centralia gear scattered throughout the gymnasium, as it's going to be a packed house this evening. Also, some Mount Vernon folks beginning to make their way into the gymnasium as well. Good crowds. I tell you what, last night was loaded. It was a huge crowd last night. I don't think it's possible, but somebody said it's already sold out tonight. If it hasn't, it will. But I'm guessing you can probably still get a ticket. It'll be Carbondale versus Champaign Central first for the Terriers. Again under Jim Miller, in with a record of 9-13. Coach Miller will send out at one guard, 5'11 sophomore, Jackson Marlowe Evans. He will be joined at the guard spot by 5'9 freshman Jarrence Howard. Number 3 forward spot, DeCarl Payne. Number 25 forward, Landon Love. He's 5 feet 11 inches tall. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Terriers, Henry Harsey, a senior 6 feet 2. So 3 seniors, a freshman, and a sophomore for Carbondale. 5'11", 5'9", 6'2", 5'11", and 6'2". As the Carbondale cheerleaders finish up their routine, I wonder who won the. They usually give a cheerleading championship. I didn't hear who has won it here tonight or this week. For Champaign Central, under head coach P.J. Keaton. Number 5 is Luke Swanson. He is a junior, 5 feet 10 inches tall. He'll be joined by 2-time all-tournament team member Chris Bush, 6 feet 6 inches tall, and a junior. Number 11 is Axel Baldwin, a senior, 6 feet 3 inches tall. Number 23, Antoine Frazier, a junior at 6'3". And rounding out the starting lineup, they've changed his number. I believe it is number 30 now. Used to be number 42. That is Caden Love. Make sure as I check out my. They did say Caden Love for number 30, right? Well, we'll see. Check that, Quentin Goody Jr. I didn't have him in the book. So, Champaign wins the tip. They'll bring it across. Chris Bush for 3. Short. Rebound comes down to the Terriers. Quickly across with it, DeCarl Payne. He heads to the hoop and lays it in. This may be a little faster game than what Carbondale played this morning. As holding out on top for the Maroons. That was Swanson, gets it into the corner to Baldwin. Back outside, Frazier. Bush now. 3 on the way is off the iron, no good from Swanson. Rebound all the way in the back court. It's still loose. Picked up finally by the Maroons. Baldwin across with it. Has a lane to the hoop. Heads there and scored. Axel Baldwin. Quickly down the corner goes Jarrence Howard. He dribbles it off his own foot and out of bounds. I don't know how I didn't have Quentin Goody Jr., but I didn't. As Swanson brings it across the timeline over to Goody on the right wing. They lob it down low for Bush. It's knocked away by Harsey. It will remain Maroons basketball. Bush alone again for 3. This time it's a short again from the right side. Quickly across the timeline, Jackson Marlowe Evans around the horn. DeCarl Payne works against Baldwin. Off to the right wing. Love outside to Howard. Looking for a screen. Working against Goody. Into the corner. Marlowe Evans. Good. That's a 3. And it's a 5-2 early lead for Carbondale. Goody thought about firing. Around it goes to Baldwin. Back across Goody. A nice cut. Frazier can't take a shot. Bush will take the shot, and he hits from 12. So here come the Terriers. Oh, nice screen by Harsey. Perfect for a drive for Landon Love, who puts it up and in. It's a 3-point lead. And a slow defense getting back. Axel Baldwin takes advantage, cuts it back down to a 1-point game. With 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Howard works against Goody out on top. In the corner to Evans. He's trapped up there but gets out, drops it down to Harsey but travels. Leave that violation against the passer, not the passee. 7-6, the lead is 1 for Carbondale. Swanson across, Baldwin, Bush, Goody. Back out to Baldwin. Bush again from 3. This time he knocks it home. 1 out of 3, and it's a 9-7 lead for the Maroons. Carbondale having a tough time on the defensive and keeping track of Chris Bush. They're not the first. Champaign has it. Has a reach-in foul, draws a reach-in foul on Bush. That'll be his first, team first. I think that's the first foul of the game for either squad. As checking into the game for Carbondale is Michael Leon Green. Jumper is partially blocked by Swanson. Green gets it. The follow and a foul is going to be called. He'll send Tennell Green to the free throw line. Foul goes against Quentin Goody Jr. So Tennell Green to the line for 2. Five feet 11 junior A.J. Tucker checks into the game for the Maroons. As Green hits 1 out of 2, it is 9-8. Consolation Championship here on Wabash Catch TV. My name is Bruce Dickey. Thank you so much for watching. Mason Hager on a camera, Bill Reed on a camera, Ty Landreth back in the studio keeping us going. We'll be here all night long through the championship contest. Can't wait. Out on top, the ball stolen away by Jarence Howard. He heads to the hoop and lays it in. Jarence Howard Jr., son of Jarence Howard, played for Illinois, coached for numerous teams. Illinois for years, Kansas for years, now at SIUC. They've got a big game tonight at Northern Iowa. And a steal. Green with it. Heads across the timeline. Drops it back to Champaign. Down inside to Green. DeCarl will set things up. Payne, also a returning member of the all-tournament team. He fires a three-point shot, will not go. Tennell Green fought for the rebound, but Axel Baldwin picks it out for the Champaign Central Maroons. Swanson to Bush. Michael Leon Green guarding Chris Bush. He drives to the hoop, backs up, hits the jumper. Chris Bush is heating up. That's a bad thing for Carbondale. Driving to the hoop. Champaign puts it in. I don't think they're going to count the shot. And Chris Bush is on the ground holding his knee. Let's see what the call is. He hits the shot. It's going to be against Axel Baldwin, his first. That's before the shot, and Chris Bush heads out of the game, limping visibly to the sideline as he's helped off. And it comes to Marlo Evans. 3 from the corner. Consolation. He has 5 now, and it's a 2-point lead again for the Terriers. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Around the top, Antoine Frazier, A.J. Tucker, Caden Love in the game now, number 42 for the Maroons. Tucker drives to the hoop, off-balance shot, no good. Rebound. The Maroons 3 is no good for Baldwin. And a foul going to go against Antoine Frazier. His first team 4th. That'll bring in Malachi Nichols, replacing Frazier as Bush heads to the locker room. Over there for Champaign Central. He may have a brace or something in there. On the dribble, Tennell Green drives down the left side of the lane. Jumper from Marlo Evans, no good. Mikey Green has it knocked away. Picked up by Baldwin for Champaign Central. Into the corner. Love for 3. It's long and out of bounds. Last touch by Carbondale. Checking into the game for the first time for Carbondale's Davin Woolley. And it'll be Maroons basketball underneath their own hoop. Quickly into Baldwin. And it's taken away by Marlo Evans. He heads to the hoop. Euro step, misses the shot. Rebound gathered by Beck, Aiden Beck. Long pass into the locker room from A.J. Tucker. Champaign goes deep into their bench. I think they've already played 10 players. 4 of the 5 out there right now are not starters. As Tennell Green brings it across. Nice cut by DeCarl Payne, misses the shot. Green scrambles for the rebound, gathered by Woolley. He's in trouble. He's trapped. Gets it back out to Michael Leon Green. Down low, Jackson, Marlo Evans. It'll fall off, no good. Long rebound, and Mikey Green's going to pick up a foul. He's trying to hustle for the rebound, got a little tangle with Caden Love. That's his first, and that's the first foul against Carbondale with 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Howard will come back in for Payne. Marlo Evans also sits down. So the Terriers will set up some pressure. Luke Swanson will check back in. Bringing it up and across, A.J. Tucker. 25 seconds to go in the quarter. Swanson works against Woolley into the corner. Back outside. Tucker against Howard. He heads to the hoop, lays it up and in. Nice drive. A.J. Tucker. Quickly across with it. Howard at the buzzer. Hits the runner. Jarrett's Howard, and the Terriers will have the lead as we move to the second quarter. We'll be back after these words.
Carson Auction Realty is pleased to offer at public auction 160 acres owned by the estate of Jimmy Vest, located in Wayne County, Illinois, southeast of Orchardville, near the Wayne and Marion County line. The auction is Thursday, January 25th at 11 a.m. at the Johnsonville Roten Building. This is a live in-person only auction offering outstanding farmland, hunting, and recreational acreage in 4 tracts. Go to our website, www.carsonauctionrealty.com for more details, or call our office at 618-662-4911.
At your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville, you can count on experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, the Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville carry a large inventory of Napa products for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced associates understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa Know-How at your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville.
Carbondale basketball to start things off here in the second quarter. Champaign, Jarence Howard, along with Landon Love, Henry Harsey, and Tennell Green for the Terriers. Facing a man-to-man defense, good to see Chris Bush back for the Maroons, number 10. Heading to the hoop, Love shot, wild, won't go. Rebounded for Chris Bush. He's joined by Aiden Beck on the court, Caden Love, Luke Swanson, and A.J. Tucker. Tucker holds. Into the corner, Aiden Beck. Carbondale in a man-to-man as Bush guarded outside by Landon Love. That's a size disadvantage, and Bush loses the handle. Taken away by Carbondale to the hoop to Carl Payne. He's got 7 now. Leads all scorers, 17-13. The lead for the Terriers. I should say tied for the lead for all scorers as Bush has 7 for Champaign Central. Love thought about firing. That's his shot. Just a freshman. Out on the left wing, it goes to Tucker. Now Love on the right side. Swanson firing it around. 3 is no good. And a rebound knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Aiden Beck. It will remain, or it'll move across to the Terriers. Jarence Howard fires it ahead. Harsey tries to drive the baseline, and it was taken away by Luke Swanson, but he had his foot on the line, and good defensive play, but not enough room over there to stay in bounds. So when it comes to Harsey, outside, Landon Love. Jumper for 3 from Payne, won't go. Oh, nice long rebound by Green. He went way up to get that. Outside, 3 for Howard is good. Little Snacks has 7. His dad's nickname in college was Snacks. That's how I said I ruined his life, because I was talking to him at that earlier game, and his teammates heard me call him Little Snacks, and I'm pretty sure that may stick with him for a while on the team. As Jarence Howard picks up the foul, it's going to send Chris Bush to the free throw line. That's Howard's first against Carbondale, and Bush will head to the free throw line for the first time tonight. The 6'6 junior, already a 2-time member of the all-tournament team here. We'll stick around after the contest for the naming, for the handing out of the trophies, as well as the naming of the all-tournament team. That's always a lot of fun. As Bush hits them both. The Carl Payne nearly pulled his pivot foot, but gets it off to Marlo Evans. Works against Swanson. Outside Howard. And he gets held. A little bit of a push maybe. That's going to go against Quentin Goody. Number 2 against him. Into Harsey. Marlo Evans from the elbow, won't fall. Rebound to Champaign. Down by 5. They've trailed by as many as 7. Goody gets it across, heading down the lane. The runner will not fall for Beck, and finally controlled by the Terriers. Howard brings it up. Heads down the left side of the lane, out to Jackson Marlo Evans. The jumper, no good. Nice board, Green. Outside, DeCarl Payne. Tennell Green. Into the corner. 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. And Jarrence Howard will back up, take a look at the situation. Off to the right wing, Marlo Evans. Three-pointer rolled in and out. Here come the Maroons. Three from Bush, short. Rebound tipped ahead. Jarrence Howard will pick it up, heads to the hoop, misses the shot. He thought he was fouled, but then a foul on the rebound is going to get called against Champaign. And it'll be a Carbondale ball underneath. Axel Baldwin picks up his second. Number 2 against the Maroons. Tanel Green steps out deep to take the pass. And he heads to the right corner. Back outside. Oh, DeCarl Payne makes room for himself. Fires a 16-footer and can't hit. Rebound, Champaign Central. Bush outside. 3 on the way. Good. Well, they're calling him a different name. Jared Cole, I believe is what they're calling him. Drive down to the baseline. Shot won't go. Rebound quickly ahead to Bush. He heads to the hoop. Shot's no good. DeCarl Payne sees numbers. It's 3 on 2. He heads to the left side, and he's fouled. He'll head to the free throw line. I think Baldwin might have just picked up his third. It is Axel Baldwin's third. And number 3 against the Maroons. DeCarl Payne will head to the free throw line. I think they're saying Terry Cole is number 30. That's a switch from the roster, but I don't make the rules. One for 2 for Payne. It's a 3-point lead for the Terriers. Looking down low. Beck, and the Cole's pass is stolen away. Howard over to Payne. He sees a lane to the hoop, puts it up and in. He's fouled. He'll head to the free throw line for the end one. DeCarl Payne lighting it up tonight. He's already got 10. As Caden Love picks up his first, give him 11. That was team foul number 4. Bush looks into the corner to Love. Nowhere to go for Cole. Around to Swanson for 3. It's off the iron. Tipped around, the last touched by Carbondale. It will remain Champaign Central basketball. 3 minutes to go here in the first half. And it comes to Bush. DeCarl Payne guarding him. Boy, that's a job for whoever's got the defensive assignment. And a 3 for Luke Swanson. His first points of the day. It's a 3-point game, 24-21. DeCarl Payne, defended by Love. Heads to the right baseline. 18-footer is good. By golly, Jim Miller tells his team when he's hot, feed him. He had a tough time in the first game today. And he is picking them up and putting them down here in the second one. And he almost had that steal as he knocks it into the third row of the upper deck. 2:21 to go here in the half. It's 26-21 in favor of Carbondale. Into Beck. Jumper again for Swanson for 3. Not this time. Rebound Love. Gets it outside to Cole. Bush drives to the hoop. Through traffic, he's fouled. He puts it in, and he's going to head to the line for an and one. Mikey Green will pick up his second, number 2 against Carbondale. Bush heads to the line where he's 2 for 2 for the and one. Henry Harsey checks in for the Terriers. So Chris Bush now 2 for 3. He has a nice game going too. He has 11. He has 11, and DeCarl Payne has 13 to lead the way for each team. Payne still with 13. Misses the shot. Rebound Cole. 1:45 to go. First half. Love thought about that left baseline, went back right. Out to Bush. Payne on him. Swanson from 14. Fadeaway won't fall. Tip up by Bush, no good. Rebound finally gathered by Woolley for Carbondale. Gets away from a walk, and timeout called by Jim Miller. With 1:24 to go in the half, we'll take it as well. We'll be back after this word.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
Minute 24 to go in the half. It's 26-23 in favor of Carbondale. It's been back and forth. Tight game all night long here in the first quarter. It was Carbondale over Champaign Central 15-13 after one. And both teams battling pretty tight here in the second quarter as well as DeCarl Payne will walk it up, met by Chris Bush at the half line. Jarrence Howard will put it up from 12 off glass. No good. Rebound Love. Good to see a freshman throwing it off the glass, though. You don't see that very often. Mid-range jumper is not dead. I won't let it die. As Bush tries to get it to Cole, and it's knocked out of bounds. Really, actually, not much I can do about whether the mid-range jumper lives or dies. But a good effort by Howard. Under a minute to go. Howard will bring it across against Swanson. And a steal by Bush. Heads to the hoop. Spins on Payne. Shot won't fall. DeCarl Payne, nice defense underneath. He fires it ahead to Tennell Green. He's got numbers, and Chris Bush says, not this time, Buster. And it will remain a Carbondale basketball. But Bush sped down court to make that defensive play. Outstanding. Green gets it in to Harsey. Outside three on the way. Won't go for DeCarl Payne. Rebound Champaign. 25 seconds to go. Cole ahead to Tucker. Find a cutting Swanson. He misses the shot. The rebound is taken away by Champaign Central. Three is good for Chris Bush, and that'll tie the game with 8 seconds to go in the half. We're tied at 26. Green, back to Payne. 3 seconds. Down the lane. Takes his time on the shot. Can't get it to fall. And that, again, was a product of the defense of Chris Bush. That caused Payne to alter his shot. And I want to come back. Nice comeback for the Maroons. We'll head to the half with each team tied up 26-26. We'll be back with halftime statistics and all kinds of stuff for you here on Wabash Catch TV after these words.
We like technology at Marion County Savings Bank. Here's what you can accomplish in our mobile banking app in less than 30 seconds. See account balances in your transactions, set up an account alert, make a transfer between accounts, get an alert text message about your transfer, pay a bill, turn your debit card off and then back on. It all happens in the palm of your hand with our free My Bank To Go app. Search My Bank to Go in the App Store or Google Play and give mobile banking a try. Marion County Savings Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
If you're looking for a loan for your brand new home, call Clay County State Bank. If you want to transfer money so your future will look sunny, call Clay County State Bank. We got checking and savings and bill pay too.
An online bank, just ask our crew. For all your banking needs, we think you will agree.
Clay County State Bank is the place you need to be. Clay County State Bank.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
It's the weekend and your symptoms are worsening. The morning of a big meeting and you have a bigger sore throat. Ever experienced that urgency after picking up your sick child and your community health center has already closed? You will be able to connect to a provider at crhpc.org. Even if you have never been to CRHPC, you are welcome to utilize our services. Feel better after scheduling a video visit with CRHPC.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans that the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to your mutual agent today.
Your local agent is on the square. Louisville, Clay County Farmers Mutual Insurance.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile, and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents at North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Sisney. They will provide the financial protection and peace of mind that you need and deserve. North Wayne Insurance in Pekin, beyond the expected.
At Marion County Savings Bank, we make loans to all different types of businesses. We try and find out their needs and what direction they're wanting to go with their business. All our decision making is in-house. We can help your business with ACH payroll. We can help them with credit card processing, business credit cards, business lines credit, equipment, inventory loans. We know our business owners are working hard around the clock, so we've got the technology where they can have access to their accounts 24 hours a day. We look for ways to do the loan. We look for any way we can to be able to help the person.
Come to Pagel Silver Dollar Lanes, Monday through Sunday, to bowl, play pool, throw darts, have a drink at our full bar, try your luck on the machines, have a bite to eat, or take the kids to the arcade. If it's fun, it's at Pagel Silver Dollar Lanes on Banker Street in Effingham. See you there.
Why are more people heating their homes with FS Propane? Because it's better to work with a company that lives and works in the same community that you do. This is Aaron Cummins, your local Clay County FS Propane specialist with South Central FS. South Central is a 9-county cooperative with highly trained employees that are dedicated to providing our residential, commercial, and agricultural customers a safe and reliable propane supply. Contact your local South Central FS Propane specialist or visit us online at southcentralfs.com.
My name is Robin Stanford. I own Stanford Marketing. It's a promotional products business along with an embroidery business. And we do custom hats, t-shirts, anything, you name it, we can make it. People like that we do stuff in-house and we can actually make things here and that we're not contracting the work out to other places. We never say no. We always try to find a way to do it. If anybody can do it, we can do it. We are hardworking women, that is for sure. Come to Stanford Marketing in Flora for all your custom and promotional needs.
Just sitting here minding my own business, enjoying the red hot chili peppers as the always eclectic selection of music continues here at the Salem Invitational Tournament on Wabash Catch TV. My name is Bruce Dickey. Thank you so much, folks, for tuning in here this afternoon. This is Game 4 of our coverage today. Game 2 that I've been here with 2 to go. It's the Consolation Championship between the Champaign Central Maroons and the Carbondale Terriers, tied up, locked up at halftime. The scoring for the first half for the Maroons led by Chris Bush with 14. He's got a couple of threes, 3 deuces, 2 out of 3 from the line. Also 4 for Axel Baldwin, a couple of field goals. 3 apiece for Terry Cole and for Luke Swanson, each with a 3, and 2 points for A.J. Tucker. Champaign Central with quarters of 13 and 13. Who's got foul problems? Well, for Champaign Central, Axel Baldwin has 3. Terry Cole has 2. Nobody else with multiple fouls for the Maroons. For the Terriers, DeCarl Payne has 13 points on 4 deuces, a 3, 2 out of 3 from the line. 7 points for Jerrance Howard with a 3 and a couple of 2-point field goals. 3 points for Jackson Marlowe Evans, 2 for Landon Love on a field goal, and 1 for Tennell Green, 1 out of 2 from the line. Carbondale 3 for 5 from the free throw line. Champaign Central 2 for 3. Mikey Green with multiple fouls for the Terriers. He has 2. Howard with 1. That's all. Carbondale with just 3 fouls in that first half. What's going on here later tonight and what has happened to previously? I can tell you. Earlier this morning, Champaign Central beat Effingham 82-36. Carbondale over Charleston 57-40. That set up the 7th place game, which immediately preceded this one. Charleston defeated Effingham 55-41. It was close going into the 4th quarter, and then Charleston scored the first 16 points of the 4th quarter. It was 35-33, and Charleston went on a 16-0 run to begin the quarter before Effingham could try to get back in it, and by that point, it was too late. That was the first game of the evening session. Second game right now at the half. Salem plays Mount Vernon in the 3rd place game here in about, call it 45 minutes, maybe a little bit more than that. That's the 3rd place game, Salem versus Mount Vernon, and then that'll be followed by a huge one. Centralia, the number 5 ranked team in the state in Class 3A, takes on the number 10 ranked team, the East St. Louis Flyers, in the finale at 7:30. I see on the little computer phone device that it's halftime in the NFL playoff game this afternoon right now. And the Ravens locked in a battle with the Texans 10-10 at the half. So it's supposed to be pretty cold and windy in Baltimore. Don't switch over to that, folks. I'm keeping you abreast of the scores. Keep it right here. This is a good one. We're tied up at half, just like they are. But we're going to start right now. as Champaign Central will get the basketball to start things off. Axel Baldwin brings it across the timeline over to Terry Cole. Cole for three. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound loose. Bush tips it to Cole. Chris Bush also on the court along with Antoine Frazier and Luke Swanson. A near steal by Henry Harsey for Carbondale, but it will remain Central basketball. Harsey along with Landon Love, DeCarl Payne, Jackson Marlowe Evans, and defending the ball, Jarence Howard, number 2. Three on the way from Baldwin. It's good. And Carbondale jumps into the lead. Pardon me. Champaign Central jumps into the lead. Quickly the other way. DeCarl Payne's shot blocked out of there by Bush. And he'll bring it across to Terry Cole, just a sophomore. Swanson. Outside now to Baldwin and Bush. Bush drives on Payne. To Swanson driving to the hoop. He puts it up and in. Good start here in the second half for the Maroons. They lead it by 5. Howard brings it up around Swanson to Marlowe Evans in the corner. He's undersized against big old Cole, Terry Cole. Drop pass to Harsey, too deep, and he'll walk. I don't really think he was expecting the pass. And a little disjointed Terrier offense. Timeout is taken by Carbondale. We'll take it as well. Back after this word.
Give me order lumber. Doors, paint, windows, electrical, plumbing, and much more. Oh yeah, give me all your guns too.
John Lucas.
What?
You better be dreaming about all the stuff we sell here at Zink Building Center.
Oh, I would. Zink Building Center in Louisville on Route 45. It's a cool place.
31-26. Good start to the second half for Champaign Central. The Maroons lead by 5, and A.J. Tucker will check into the ball game. Well, at the next whistle, I guess. I tell you what, substitution rules change every whip stitch, every year, and it's just very difficult to keep up with them. Especially, I thought I had them down, and then with the new foul situation this year, they just don't make sense. They don't make sense. I don't think they took everything into consideration whenever they changed the bonus rules. Either way, it is, but that's just me beefing, folks. Sorry about that. Baldwin a 3 again, this time no good. Rebound gathered by the Terriers. Howard across with it. On the drive, and a traveling violation is going to be called on Landon Love. Love picked up the ball, and his feet kept moving. He'll head to the sideline. Tennell Green back into the game for the Terriers. 6 minutes to go in the third. Luke Swanson will walk it across for the Maroons. Champaign Central. That's on Springfield or yeah, it's on University, west of downtown Champaign. Jumper is up and off, no good for Cole. Pretty school. Up ahead, it goes to the hoop. Howard shot partially blocked. Here come the Maroons. Swanson toward the center, across an open 3 for Bushes, off the iron, no good. Nice board by Harsey. Here come the Terriers. They're still looking for their first points this half. To the hoop, Marlowe Evans puts it up and in, and he's fouled. It's going to go against Frazier. Count the hoop for Marlowe Evans, and he'll head to the free throw line for the and one. 3-point play the old-fashioned style. Cuts the lead to 2. Up ahead, Terry Cole, Chris Bush, Luke Swanson. Pass for Cole, knocked away. Nice hands. Jarence Howard gathers. Brings it across, gets it back out. DeCarl Payne to the hoop. And his shot partially blocked. Recovered by the Terriers. Outside, Howard. Drives around Bush. Into the corner. 3 for Payne is good. And Carbondale jumps back into the lead, 32-31. These two squads might face each other in the postseason, but boy, they'd have to be pretty deep in as they're located about 200 miles from each other. 3 on the way, off the back iron, no good. Rebound gathered by Marlo Evans, and he's going to be fouled by Terry Cole. Number 3 on Cole, number 2 against Champaign Central. And with 4:21 to go here in the third, Howard drives to the hoop, through traffic, lays it up off the glass and in. I just love watching Jarrett Howard play. He likes that backboard. That's fun. You don't see too many players like that anymore. As the ball stolen away by Marlo Evans. Quickly ahead to Carl Payne. Marlo Evans for 3. Off the iron. No good. Rebound tipped into the corner. Luke Swanson gathers for the Maroons. It's a 9-point run right now. An 8-point run for Carbondale. As Caden Love fouled heading to the hoop. Going to try to stop that 8-point run. Harsey just picked up his first. And the first against Carbondale. Caden Love is a freshman. His first trip to the line. As Michael Leon Green heads in. They like calling him Mikey. Love 1 for 2. Payne comes out with it for the Terriers. Quickly up it goes. Tennell Green, tough shot, won't go. Nice board, Central. And A.J. Tucker will slow things down. Takes a look at the defense of the Terriers. Terriers in a 2-3 zone. That's 2-3 zone. Tucker thought about shooting over, heads to the hoop, loses the handle. Plucked away, Tennell Green to the hoop, up ahead to Howard. His shot blocked by Bush. Back the other direction heads Aiden Beck. Through the lane, into the corner. Bush from 16, it's in and out. Rebound to the Terriers. Carbondale by 2. Tied up at the half. Carbondale led by 2 after 1. And that ball is last touched by Aiden Beck. It will remain Carbondale basketball. The 6'4 junior turns to his teammates and says, yeah, I did it. Into the corner, Marlo Evans. Guarded down there by Aiden Beck. Tennell Green makes himself a little bit of room, a little bit too wide open there. Tennell. He stuck his hand right into the chest. Stuck his hand right into the chest of the freshman, Caden Love, and shoved him off, and you just can't do that. A ball comes into Bush. And timeout on the court, taken by Champaign Central. We'll take it as well. We'll be back after this word.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
2 minutes, 28 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Consolation Championship, our 4th game today. My 2nd game today. I have to save my voice, ladies and gentlemen. I've got a big one tonight. That East St. Louis versus Centralia game, it's going to be a huge one. It's going to be a packed house. Changed it to a full timeout. It's Carbondale a little bit late getting out of the huddle. It is Carbondale basketball. Aiden Beck to toss in. Chris Bush, Caden Love, Antoine Frazier, and Axel Baldwin in the game for the Maroons. Near steal, it is taken away. Howard to the hoop, he lays it up and in. Well, that defense picking it up for the Terriers. Marlo Evans all over Baldwin in backcourt. He gets it ahead to Beck. Beck to the hoop. He lays it up. No good. Rebound, Mikey Green. Here comes to Carl Payne. Numbers are even. And offensive foul as Mikey Green ran in right into Antoine Frazier. That's number 3 on Mikey Green. Number 3 also on Carbondale with 2 minutes to go here in this third quarter. And Mikey will have to head to the bench. And Henry Harshy back into the ball game. Here come the Maroons, down by 4. 2 minutes to go. Green all over Harshy in backcourt. Or pardon me, all over Baldwin. Outside. 3 on the way from Bush. It's off the iron. No good. Rebound loose on the floor. Who's got it? Caden Love's got it. Fires it out. 3 for Beck. No good. Boy, it was all but in. And Chris Bush is there to clean it up. Bush now with 16. Cuts it again to 2. Minute and a half to go here in the third. Marlo Evans outside to Howard. Guarded by Love. Freshman on freshman right there. Jumper from Payne off the back iron. He's got his own rebound. Drops it out. Howard for 3. Good. J.J. Jarrence Howard with 14. And it's a 5-point lead. Biggest lead of the day was Carbondale by 7. As a 3 is put up by Love, and he bombs it home. Caden Love in the first game today was all over that 3-point line as they knocked out Effingham by a bunch. Outside with it is Howard. 30 seconds to go. I don't think they'll hold for 1. Howard on the run. He's fouled. Count the shot. And he'll head to the line. How about that? Caden Love with the hold. That's his second foul. Team foul number 3. But more importantly for Carbondale, shot counts and Little Snacks heading to the free throw line. I'm going to get a letter. I know I'm going to get a letter. Sorry about that. And he misses the free throw. No wonder he missed the free throw. Somebody called him Little Snacks. He's got a good game going. He's got 16. 41-37. The lead is 4. Chris Bush wants to hold for the Maroons. They back off him. Now they switch around a little bit. He drives down into the corner. Back outside. 3 at the buzzer. No good. Nice tip-up attempt there by Aiden Beck, but a little bit late. And a good quarter for the Terriers. They led by 2 going in, now lead by 4. We'll head to the fourth quarter. 41-37, Carbondale.
The insurance specialists have options to tailor to your needs at CSI Insurance Brokers. Experienced insurance brokers at CSI are skilled with all types of insurance plans and policies and represent many companies, including Safeco Insurance. You'll benefit from their detailed expertise, unbeatable premiums, and commitment to customer service. CSI Insurance Brokers and Safeco Insurance Company, providing affordable rates on quality insurance since 1952.
Clay County Hospital is your life-saving connection. We have spent our lives preparing for when you need us. Quality professional care right at home. Our team will support you and your family so you never feel alone. We will make you feel welcome whether you need care, are visiting a loved one, or seeking employment. Clay County Hospital. Professional care, compassionate hearts.
what I say, it was a 2-point difference at halftime. It was tied at halftime as Carbondale outscores Champaign Central by 4 in that third quarter, lead by 4. And it'll be Carbondale basketball to start things off. Howard off to the side to Landon Love, outside to Carl Payne. Tennell Green on the right wing. Also on the court, Henry Harsey for the Terriers. Jumper for Howard is no good. Rebound gathered by Champaign Central's Axel Baldwin. He brings it across the timeline. Chris Bush. Caden Love will fire a 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebound gathered by Love. DeCarl Payne blocked. Heads it back outside. Jumper on the way for Green is off the iron, no good. Tipped by Harsey, won't go. And Beck will bring it out for the Maroons. Aiden Beck up ahead to Baldwin to the hoop. He travels. And subs in. Jackson Marlowe Evans will come back in for the Terriers. Terry Cole back in for Champaign Central, along with Luke Swanson. They join Baldwin and Antoine Frazier. Heading to the hoop, DeCarl Payne says, if you're going to take Chris Bush out of the ball game, I'm going to the hoop. Count the shot. Foul's going to go on Baldwin. That's his 4th. Team foul number 1. But a big drive for DeCarl Payne. Yeah, they can't leave Chris Bush on the bench long. He's going to come in right now. And nobody else on the Maroons can handle DeCarl Payne. As Payne will head to the free throw line to try to complete the 3-point play. Off the back iron, no good. All Champaign Central underneath. In the corner it goes. Swanson across. Frazier hands off to Bush. Cole. They backed off him, and he had an open shot, didn't take it. Swanson had an open shot for a moment, didn't take it either. It's a 6-point lead. And timeout on the court. Yeah, it didn't look like P.J. Keaton's squad liked what they were doing, and we'll take it as well. Back after this word.
Dedicated, devoted, and driven. The folks at Amy Lee Realty are here to find you the home that you deserve. Born and raised in Clay County and northern Wayne County, the real estate needs of our area are Amy Lee's expertise. Check out Amy Lee's Facebook page for current promotions or browse local listings at amyleerealty.com. Or if you're looking to buy something new or sell your property, come into Amy Lee Realty in Flora to see what she can do for you.
DeCarl Payne now with 18 points. He averages 24 on the season. Howard with 16. He averages 7. Marlowe Evans with 6. He averages 8. As it comes into Luke Swanson. By the way, if you were wondering, Chris Bush averaging 14 a game for Champaign Central. Long 3 on the way, will not fall for the Maroons. The follow-up, Swanson can't get it. DeCarl Payne on the glass for the Terriers. Here comes Carbondale. DeCarl Payne all the way to the hoop. And Bush says, you ain't getting away with that. Long rebound picked up by the Maroons up to Beck. He puts it up, and it won't fall. Harsey with the rebound. Fires it out to Payne. 1-on-2 to the hoop, and he's fouled. That's going to go against Antoine Frazier. That is the second team foul this quarter for Champaign Central. No fouls this quarter as yet. For Carbondale. As DeCarl Payne now with 20. .5:45 to go in the ball game. It's an 8-point lead. Biggest of the night for either team. The Terriers up by 8 in this Consolation Championship. And it comes to Swanson. Terriers took 4th place last season. As a foul is going to be called over in the left wing. That's going to go against Marlo Evans. First against him, first against Carbondale. Down low. Champaign Central with it. By the way, they also tied Centralia's record, Centralia's new 3 points per team record. They tied that in the game against Effingham earlier today with 16. Just in case you had not heard. Both teams now tied with 16 in a game. Neither team going to get to that here. Down low and back outside. Long pass gathered in by Cole. Looking down low, finally gets it to Malachi Nichols, who puts it up and off, no good. Rebound tip, gathered by Bush. He's fouled. He'll head to the line for a pair. That's going to go against Harsey. Number 2 on him. And number 2 against Carbondale. So Bush at the line, his squad down to 8. They need scores. It's the first point this quarter for Central. 3 minutes in. Harsey will take a seat. Bush now with 18 as he hits them both. He's a good free throw shooter. He's 4 out of 5. Across with it to Carl Payne. He's got Chris Bush on him. Out to the top of the key, the handoff to Howard. Marlo Evans for 3 from the corner is good. Check that, 2. Must have had his foot on the line. Bush into the corner, Fraser. Swanson, Cole. Cole working it against Howard as the Terriers in that 2-3 zone. Trapping from time to time. 3 on the way from Swanson over the zone, won't go. Rebound Mikey Green. Here come the Terriers. 8-point lead. They're trying to get to double digits with 4 minutes to go in the game. Tanel Green to the hoop. He rolls it in. First field goal of the night for Tanel. And it's a 10-point lead, biggest of the game. Bush off to Swanson. Bush looking inside. Nowhere to go. Swanson will think about it. Bush drives to the right baseline, gets trapped down there, and a foul is going to be called on Marlo Evans, trying to deny the pass to Swanson. Evans might have hurt his shoulder. He's kind of trying to work the kinks out there. 3.5 minutes to go here in the ball game. That was team foul number 3 for Carbondale. As the Terriers have 3, the Maroons have 2. It will be a timeout taken by Carbondale. They're up by 10, 3:33 to go. We'll take it as well. Back after this word.
Hi, my name is Landon Carter, and I'm a financial consultant at Benjamin F. Edwards in Flora. Whether you're planning to send a loved one to school, preparing for retirement, or passing your wealth to the next generation, we have the knowledge and perspective to implement financial strategies that will help you move smoothly through life's transitions. Here at Edwards, our clients know that we are fully invested in their financial future. To find out more, Cole Duke and I invite you to give us a call at 618-508-8050. Benjamin F. Edwards, member SIPC.
3 minutes, 33 seconds to go. Yes, I mentioned it a moment ago, and let me clarify. The Champaign Central Maroons tied Centralia's record of most three-pointers in a game at 16. That was set just Wednesday night by the Orphans. As the previous record had been held for 25 years by Greenville. But the Orphans and the Maroons both able to reach that 16 three-pointer milestone today. That is a lot of points via the three. That's 48 points. I can do math. 3.5 to go in the ball game. Carbondale needs some points. They're down by 10. Baldwin working against Marlo Evans to Terry Cole. Lobs it inside to Bush. Spins up and in. Chris Bush with 20. He and DeCarl Payne each with 20. Outside the pass to Howard. Works against Swanson. It's an 8-point lead for Carbondale. They probably won't mind burning a little bit of clock, as Bush nearly has the takeaway from DeCarl Payne. Those two all-tournament squad members, as Payne's jumper is off no good. Rebound out to Marlo Evans. And Carbondale will back things up and take a little bit more time. 2:45 to go in the game. Howard drives to the middle, gives it back out to Marlo Evans. Only 2 team fouls against Carbondale. 2 against Champaign Central, 3 against Carbondale. Carbondale's now burned about a minute of clock here on this possession. DeCarl Payne drives on Bush into the corner. Marlo Evans for 3. Good. He's got 11. And it's an 11-point lead. Cole. Baldwin. Cole. Champaign Central needs to score. Baldwin will try her 3, and it's long. DeCarl Payne on the glass, and he is fouled by Malachi Nichols. That'll be Nichols' first, team third. So it'll be Terrier basketball underneath the Maroons net. Stick around after this one. We've got Salem versus Mount Vernon. The fans for each squad beginning to filter in. That game's set to start at 6. And they're pretty good about making sure things start nearly on time. Jumper for Howard, short. Rebound comes down to Baldwin. Ahead to Cole. Cole back outside to Bush. Around the horn, Swanson for 3. It's good. That's a turnaround, as Carbondale didn't burn any clock that time. And Swanson makes the Terriers pay. Timeout again taken by Carbondale, leading by 8 now with just under a minute and a half to play. We'll take it as well back after these words.
Chapman's Furniture has the best prices every day. You can find them open Monday through Saturday from 9 to 5 and located at 210, 300, and 306 West Main Street in Salem. Chapman's features a full line of furniture, including Ashley Furniture, bedding by Sealy and Bimco, and the largest selection of rugs in Southern Illinois. They have a huge selection of recliners, including lift and power, and wallpaper and border in stock at closeout prices. Call 618-548-2221 for the best price around.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Who you looking to foul if you're Champaign Central? Not too many people. I tell you what, Carbondale shoots free throws like nobody's business. They shoot 75% from the line. Marlo Evans is 100% for the year. Howard is 71. DeCarl Payne is 74. Tanel Green is 70. That's stellar in high school, folks. As Marlo Evans nearly loses the handle down to Mikey Green. He misses the shot, but gets his own rebound. Gets it back out to Howard, and the Terriers will be able to burn a little bit more clock. As Swanson picks up his first, but it's team foul number 4. So the next foul against Champaign Central will put Carbondale on the line. Carbondale got 4th place last year, trying to get to the but the thing is, when you get 4th, you only go 1 and 2. As Howard is fouled, he'll go to the line for a pair. You only go 1 and 2. If you win the Consolation Championship, you go 2 and 1. Makes all the difference. Howard to the line where he is. He hasn't taken too many shots, only 5 for 7. And he rolls that one out. Still going to be a 3-possession game no matter what Howard does with his second shot. 52-44. 57 seconds left to go. Howard's good on the second. So here come the Maroons. Aiden Beck across with it. Intended to go into the corner, but off the shoulder of Chris Bush. And Swanson gathered it, heads to the hoop. He's fouled. That's going to go against Mikey Green, his 4th. Luke Swanson will head to the free throw line for a pair. And that is not what the Terriers wanted, but the Central got what they wanted. They got an opportunity to score in a hurry. And actually to score without the clock moving. Swanson. That was his first attempt of the game. He's got 9, now 10 points. Couple of threes, a deuce, 2 for 2 from the line. Into Marlo Evans. Works it up against Caden Love, crosses the timeline. Passes it out into the corner to Mikey Green. DeCarl Payne will be held by Swanson. And DeCarl Payne, who has shot more than just 7, let me tell you. DeCarl Payne, 54 for 73 for 74% percentage. By the way, that was the 3rd foul against Swanson. As Payne, money at the line. He's 5 for 7. 6 for 8. That's right on his average. In it comes to Bush. Back to Beck. 35 seconds to go to 9-point game. They got to have threes, and they got to have them now. Baldwin will head to the hoop. Off glass and good. Axel Baldwin. He's got 9. Into Tennell Green. Howard. Across to Payne. Ahead, 20 seconds to go. They find Marlo Evans. He hits the lay-in. He's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line for the and one. Aiden Beck picks it up. His first. But that's going to just about do it. As Jackson Marlo Evans, no good off glass, off the back of the rim. But he is going to end up with a fine night of about 14 points. Chris Bush to the hoop. He's got 22. Carbondale's got to throw it in, but don't have to do much more. Ahead to Marlo Evans. He'll be fouled with half a second to go. Well, Marlo Evans didn't want to end his game with a miss at the line. He'll go there for 2. Terriers will back off. There's a great 4th quarter for the Carbondale Terriers. Will propel them into the champion, or they'll propel them to the championship of the consolation bracket. Marlo Evans, what a fine game. 3 out of 4 from the line, and that will do it. Your final score, 59-50. Carbondale over Champaign Central. Carbondale moves to 10-13. Champaign Central falls to 9-13. Here's a look at the scoring. Leading the way for Champaign Central with 22. Chris Bush, he was 4 for 5 from the free throw line. Had a couple of threes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 2-pointers. Also 10 points for Luke Swanson. A couple of threes, 2 for 2 from the line, and a deuce. 9 points for Axel Baldwin. He had a 3 and 3 deuces. 4 points for Caden Love. He hit a 3, 1 out of 2 from the line. 3 points for Terry Cole on a 3, and 2 points for A.J. Tucker as he had a 2-point field goal back in the first quarter. Champaign Central finishes 7 for 9 from the free throw line. They had quarters of 13, 13, 11, and 13. Nothing like consistency. For Carbondale, they were led here tonight by DeCarl Payne, also with 22 points, as he had two threes, along with 5 2-point field goals, and he was 6 for 8 from the free throw line. 17 for Jarence Howard. He had a couple of threes, along with 5 2-point field goals, 1 out of 3 from the line. Jackson Marlowe Evans finishes with 15 points. He was 3 out of 4 from the line. He had a couple of threes and 3 deuces. Also 3 points for Tennell Green, 1 out of 2 from the line with a field goal, and 2 points for Landon Love, as the Terriers with quarters of 15, 11, 15, and 18 to put away the Champaign Central Maroons and win the Consolation Championship. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with the third place game between the Salem Wildcats and the Mount Vernon Rams. All that coming up here on Wabash Cats TV. We'll be back right after these words.